Wow. Wow. What a call from them. Fair play. And we split with ace-king suited each. Oh my goodness. Heart attack of a start. Heart attack of a start. At least we had the fold equity. At least we had the fold equity. Wowzers. Couldn't they have just shoved all in and we'd have called pre-flop, but we could have done without all of that. Which said had ace-queen suited. What a start. What a start, dearie me. Okay, into fives. Come on, let's hit some sets today. How good would it be to hit some sets? Answer, very, very good. Oh no, big 3-bet. Grozorg, pretty crazy so far. Not a good enough ace. Sorry, I didn't have time for the table info. Let me get that right now. Hey, Zach, thanks so much, man. Good luck to you too. It's not always easy watching. That first hand is a doozy. Definitely defending this one, which is nice. Oh, okay. We've hit a gut shot and top pair. Nice, we take that one. Okay. Not too bad for top pair and a ropey kicker. Yeah, Avery, thanks so much, man. I'd love to top this up, but I don't think it's going to happen. Unless it folds to us. That does happen, doesn't it? I need to remember that more. Wouldn't really have hit this, would we? My elbow pads come off. Two pair. One against a busted flush draw. Yeah, they never had a straight draw, did they? Looked like it. They got the straight draw on the river. That doesn't really count. Okay, I was slightly umming and ahhing over this. I was kind of thinking I might fold it, to be honest. So 10-7. Oh, I'm making notes on a player that's no longer here. 10-10 lost to Ace King, classic. And the one short stack at the table is gone. It was squeaky one, Corley. That was not the start I wanted for my Childers. Thanks, Anoop. Great to have you here. Grozorg is crazy so far. Wow, they definitely have some kind of draw or something. Right, Grozorg and his crazy play is now short-stacked. Not sure anyone else at the table would have called us with their ace king in that first hand. We could have got off to quite a nice start without the heart attack. Split pot. Queen, terrible kickers. Queen 10 required to, or better, to win that one. Hey, Pendo, great to see you, man. Let's go, let's go. Everyone tuning in early today and saying hi in chat. This is nice. Thank you, everyone. Not nines in a straight draw, Collie. We'd be gutted if we had nines. Queens in a straight draw. Don't be giving me nines when I don't have nines. Just trying to make me lose now. Exactly, queens. Thank you, Six. Thank you so much. Oh, it is working again. Yeah, literally the classic turn it off, turn it on again. Like, I've done nothing. I did think that because my overlay was working, it was something server side of something like OBS, right? But yeah, whatever the reason, very pleased. Here we go. Oh, I get to raise this one. Nice one. I will call a 3-bet. This is well above our average raising range here. Gut shot and overcards. That's pretty good. I'll call a re-raise. Also, run a flush draw. Nice. Just take it now. I'll always take that. Into King Jack. Hey, Elliot. Do you not know? I feel like you know this, but maybe you don't. Or maybe you've just forgotten because you've been busy, which is totally fair enough. I won, a while ago, I won 72 tickets worth 10,300 total. I'm just going to let this one go. There were a mixture of $20 to $1,000 tickets. This is the second $1,000 one that I've used. And if you do exclamation mark gold pass, you can see what tickets I've spent and what returns I've got. But we're right at the end, right? I've just got a few big tickets left. I got one more 1,000 after this, and I've got like 500. Spent all, I had like 20, 20, 20, 50, 20, no, like 19, 100, and then just 6, 500, and 3, 1,000. And then all the rakes on top. Wait, what was sick, Pendo? What was sick? Thanks, Hooker Lord. Great to see you, man. Doothan, good evening. Good evening. Thank you, sir. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. We'll try and see it out in style. Sounds about right. I don't love this hand for a call. I probably should, but I really don't fancy it. Maybe I should, because maybe his raises are so wide that like a queen and an 8's quite strong. I don't know. I don't like it. Queen 9, I'm probably a lot happier with. Oh, okay. Trying to suck me into a call here. Sure. Okay. Giving me some extra value to throw these chips in on my small blind. One absolutely perfect card and nothing with it. We have a runner straight flush draw. When all you have is runner, it ain't great. Could we get a free card? Oh, could we get a free card? Yes, we can. And we pick up a flush draw. Let's bet our flush draw. So far, so good. Europe fan says, let's imagine they have something like 10 jack, by the way. Oh, we just take it with 6 high. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Queen Jack in the cutoff. Probably a fold if someone raises, and a raise if if everyone folds. But there is a raise, so yeah, out we go. The most aggressive player at the table so far were Tipster, but they have shown Ace King one of the times. If our hand had been suited, we probably would have called. And it better have been suited spades or we wouldn't have been happy with this flop. Suddenly an ace not looking too bad unless someone's got a very stray 6. Oh, they moved Gozzo unless he got knocked out. Did he get knocked out? No, they moved him. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. That felt like chips ready for the taking. Yeah, he's still on about the same stack wherever he is. He had calmed down since losing chips, actually, to be fair to him. I was having my microphone really low. I should try and raise it up a bit. I can believe that, love. Are you too low now? No, am I too low? Sorry. Is the camera now too? It's so hard to judge. Oh, I can do it off OBS though, can't I? Oh no, that's perfect. That's probably perfect. Gives me a bit of dynamic range. Happy Sunday, Zomb. Hope you've all had good Sundays. We saw lots of friends today, which is nice. Oh, that's break already. So I'll see you in 5. Woo! Quick 25 minutes. What's quite the price? 14th. No. Not as bad as treading in the cat sick before. Oh dear, yeah. Not as bad as that. You didn't know Elliot? Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So the full story, Elliot, if you're still here, other people would be sick of me telling this, but basically, from when I was playing like a year and a half ago, I had 3 $55 tickets left that had a year to be used, and I was just really enjoying Blood Bowl, and I'd had to spend my entire poker bankroll on fixing my roof. I didn't fancy starting from scratch. Well, I say like entire, like out of 6,000 I had like $30 left, so I didn't fancy playing for like 50 cents a time again and grinding it up, which is what I'd done a couple of times, and every time I got to a few thousand I had to spend it all on something like that. So I was like, oh, I'll play some Blood Bowl, love the Blood Bowl, start with the Blood Bowl. I said no, I'm just sticking to Blood Bowl now, I'm done with the poker. And then I played the first $55 ticket the eve of it expiring, and I came second out of 600 players for 72 poker tickets worth $10,000. So we've been playing poker ever since. And actually, I've been enjoying it. Thank goodness. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, Force Unlocked. I wish I could have taken more and more cheaper tickets, really. But it was nice to spread them out as much as we did. We've got to play a few big ones now. So let's just try and make something of one of them. Yeah, Hydra yesterday felt good, and I'm pretty good. I've been sleeping reasonably well, not too under the weather, drinking and eating pretty well. Yeah, the end was wild, wasn't it, Zach? Yeah, I just sat back and everyone else knocked themselves out. That very rarely happens. Hookalord, yes, exactly. Yeah, that stat in the top right is late registration. So yeah, it's a long one. Ooh, Europe fan. I was gonna say the short stack, not short stacks anymore. They're either gonna be out, or they're gonna double up, or even triple up from this 15,000 if they take the pot and nuke fish calls and loses. So no matter what, they're gonna have some chips or be out. Yeah, I thought that was funky using the Euro sign for 2 different letters. Or maybe his name's Ian and it's an I. Europe Ian. Yeah, I wanted to type like, oh, you like the final countdown or something like that. Don't know if he'd have appreciated that. Okay, swing and a miss from us. It was a very little swing, to be honest. We just had really good odds to call with a raggy offsuit ace. Belgian Ghibli, thank you so much, sir. Woo! Oh, amazing, Corley. Oh, that's lovely that she's had a party, and lovely that everyone's nice and exhausted and quiet for you. Just hope they all agree to go to bed okay. I'm sure Zelda would love a trampoline park birthday one year, but we're managing to keep it a little bit cheaper for now.
Oh, what? What? That doesn't matter. Come on. This is why you're grumpy in the morning. You're not going to bed at bedtime. Go say goodnight to Daddy and go upstairs and get in your bed.
Yeah, a little bit shooter, Rick. Yeah, for sure. Although I'm in a good headspace, I'm glad to report. Good night, lovely. Love you. Okay, quick hug and then go up.
Until it's morning.
Yeah, funny. Sleep well, lovely. Oh, okay. A small blind that we want to see the flop with. Yeah, no 3-bets so far. Watson is a little bit of a 3-better. Not this time. And we hit middle pair. Sadly not a diamond in sight. Runner on a straight draw, I guess, to go with our queen. But a lot of the time we're going to be ahead here right now. Okay, that is no help to us whatsoever. It's also not an ace or yeah, it's also not an ace, which would have made things worse. There are other cards that would have given us straight draws that made things worse for us in other ways if the straight didn't come in. Ugh, King 9 in the hijack is ugly borderline, but we've been very, very tight. So let's up our raise stat with the joint tightest player at the table, which I don't particularly want. Okay, immediately 3-bet off it. Never mind. Oh, into ace 10. Well, that's drastically better than the last hand. Called by the button, so we're not going to be in position. And we've missed the flop. It's pretty dry. Calls us. We pick up a gut shot. I think we're good to raise this one a bit bigger now, because if they called us with a pocket pair with the queen out before, they might be very unhappy with us raising bigger now. The float's kind of not worked right if they're having to re-raise me on the turn anyway. So we beat the float there. We beat the pocket pair, I think, below a queen and a jack. I think the jack makes it too scary for them at that point. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. The jack was a good card for us. Oh, that's an overshove. Wow, that's an overshove. Wish we'd woken up with something this hand. Woo! Yeah, Seisk, it is a shame, isn't it? You know, me and Mrs. Rattlers were talking about this. Or was it me and my best mate from uni the other day? But yeah, I think it was him actually. But yeah, the difference between ads on telly, where like the program pauses and it's at a convenient point, and ads on Twitch are night and day, aren't they? It's a bit jarring. Okay, well, we definitely wanted to see a flop with our small blind here, and so far that seems to be happening. Give us the clubs, baby. Give us the clubs. Or King 9 something would also be a extremely acceptable flop. Yeah, thanks, Elliot. Cheers, man. I'm obviously glad I'm enjoying it too. It's also very motivating, which is nice. You know, it's given me some purpose to be the best I can be. Ah, okay. Proceed with caution, because a 4 is reasonably unlikely, but possible. And a better king than us is possible. And now none of that matters. None of that matters because the kicker doesn't play anymore. It doesn't matter if they've got ace king. And the 4 is now losing to us. Pocket 4s is a problem. If someone has pocket 4s, I'm out. If someone has pocket 4s, I'm out. Did you slow play a 4, sir? No, we're splitting with kings. Why didn't they re-raise? It's because of pocket 4s. Okay. Because of pocket 4s. Sure. Oh, we were out kicking them. Although it would have taken runner kickers below an 8 for us to win that one. So it was pretty likely from the flop we were splitting, to be fair. It is European Seask. I think we're being silly. I did initially read it as Europe fan. I really did, but it doesn't work right. Like there's a missing letter for one. This is a little tricky. We're way above average for raising here. And they do 3-bet a lot. Wow. Oh, darn, this is a shame. I don't even know what note to make about that. They've just woken up with a monster. They were 3-betting 1 in every 5 hands. And they would have been 3-betting an awful lot there. Unless they got incredibly smart and realized that I'm 4-betting really wide. What a shame. What a shame. Never mind. Pick ourselves up. Go again. Hope that Nuke the Fish loses this hand and we're ahead of them in chips. Oh, Sharks Boy. Sorry, was that during the break? I think it was. Thank you so much, Sharks Boy. Half a year, baby. Awesome stuff, mate. Woo! Raggy and off suit. Oh, simply the best, Coley. Simply the best. That's a nice smell. I'm just not open the window. That's really warm.
It is warm. Kids are all quite thin on the
Oh, there's that yellow thing. Mine just got ripped in. Oh, maybe not. I tried to send it towards the window. I think they must have just woken up with the monster. I don't think they can shove all in there otherwise. Yeah, just one of those things. We keep splitting pots today, don't we? We get the full house, we split a pot. We get Ace King suited, we split a pot. Our wins have been very small. Maybe flat calling with the King Jack's okay. And just assuming that hitting a pair, top pair, I should say, is good. Yep, aces are good. Even with the smallest kicker. What a flop that was, right? Did they flop the flush draw and top pair? That's so good, isn't it? The absolute dream with a suited raggy ace. Okay, well, we need something to happen. So, let's try and make it happen. Hope that we get 3-bet. The serial 3-bet of Watson does not 3-bet us this time. We're obviously raising a bit earlier position, which doesn't help. Europe's 3-bet a lot. Hardy's has 3-bet a fair bit. Might just take the blinds. Might just take the blinds. Yep. So much for that being our redemption hand. You can always lose chips with Ace King suited, of course. Big blind next hand. Unfortunately, the blind's going up on us. So unfortunately, let's defend them and win the hand. Ah, nearly. I mean, it's something. It is something. It just could have been really something. I finally just made a note. Alright. My tips has been reasonably aggressive, and we're going to defend against them. Nope, that is a complete miss, isn't it? Shame that we didn't get a suited kicker, even if it was worse than the 10. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for asking. Okay. Top pair is obviously nice. I think I checked this. They can only have a gut shot. Draw-wise. They could have had runner club draw, but we've got the ace of that as well. Yeah, okay. If they had the queen, they had the queen. I think checking this down is fine. Yep, a7 plays a6, and we split. Okay. I could have raised as a bluff. Ah, missed flush draw. Didn't try and bluff it on the river. Don't think they were getting ace-king to fold, so good decision. Ace-king checks behind. I actually think that's a little debatable. I know we just checked behind an ace, but the kicker was a lot worse. And the board was a lot more dangerous. Where any queen was a straight. Alright, well, we're in position at least. We're in position in a multi-way pot. If we flop a 7, we could make a very, very big pot here. We do not flop a 7. 7 or an 8 would be a reasonable card. Arguably a 6. I was really torn as to whether I was going to raise or check if it came to me there, because everyone was kind of saying they didn't have an ace until Master Sat said he did. And then the respond is, as expected, and everybody folds. It was Seask, it was. That was a shame, wasn't it? You can wait and wait for ages for a hand like that, and then nothing comes of it. But no rush, no rush. The blinds aren't so big yet that we're overly worried with where we're at. We have Europe covered, if they want to go all in with us. Under the gun next hand. Blind's not due up anytime soon, so that's fine. 3 X-rays, it's large. Gets called anyway. It's definitely more in the big blind's range than the original razor. Not jacks, not ace jack, jack 2. Guess we'd have also been interested in king jack suited, queen jack suited, jack 10 suited. I think I'd have folded jack 9 suited. Kings versus jacks. So I'm glad we didn't have jacks then. Actually, oh wow, okay. Gosh, I was going to say I wish we'd played this hand, but the would have been outdrawn. It would have been 3 queens and pocket kings would have beaten us. You can't have two lots of 3, and queens are bigger than 2s. Yeah, what a crazy flop that would have been for us. Very so-so hand to defend with here. Nuke the Fish hasn't been that loose, and they're not that in position, so let's just let this one go. Got an M of 16, which is not panic stations. Excuse you, look. Hey, Posteriza, yes, quite the buy-in. Unfortunately, we're down nearly 9,000 chips from starting, but we're not panicking. Also, Master Sat is struggling a little bit more than us. This is like the 3rd time in a row I've raised the button. But I've had hands every time, right? Appreciate just a call from Watson. Okay. Okay, we hit middle pair. I think we want to defend that. It's good right now, but if a bigger card comes that hits one of their hands, then we're going to struggle later. So, yeah, we just take it now. Excellent. Okay. The comeback is on. 3 more hands like that, and we're back to starting stack. Oh, what a shame we've not woken up with a monster here. We could have gone up in chips and got ourselves a very first bounty, but instead Watson, who took a lot of our chips, looks like he's going to be getting this bounty too. Certainly going to take a shot at it. He might have called wide, right? This might be a little bit wide, but I think realistically he's got the better hand. No, no, he's absolutely dominated and hits the king anyway. What do I know? Very unlucky to the ace-jack hand. Glad that wasn't us. It's the first increased bounty at our table. I think we've had some, but they've been moved. Europe fan trying another pot. Do they like the ace is really the only question here. We shouldn't find out right now. They should probably check this regardless. Oh, how's your cake, love? Oh, good. I spent a long time picking that guy for you. He was the first one I saw and thought, oh, that could be the one. But then I was a bit like, oh, but I don't know. And I looked over all the rest. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I treat you right. And you got a cider somewhere as well. I don't know if you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. Oh, I just can't get over Sean's carve, and she might end up paying basically £400. It's like 395
That's
something.
why I put my access low.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's not something I think about much.
I do. I think, do you know what?
Yeah,
Better put my access low. And
Yeah.
Pay a bit more.
yeah. Oh, that is awful. Yeah. Oh, it's so unlucky. I'm sure she has. Yeah. I'm sure she has.
At least I'd be able to crack to you though.
Sorry?
At least I'd be able to crack to you though.
Yeah, true. Yeah. True. Oh, dear. Hope the kids give her a good evening at least, with Oliver with his double headband. Well, Europe fan, either going ahead of us in chips here or in a lot of trouble. No, yeah, definitely not in a lot of trouble. Top 2 pair is good. That's exactly the kind of thing we need. And we are now officially the short stack at the table. But we are not, in regards to blinds and chips, that short stacked. We've got an M of about 14, which is fine. Won't be fine for ages, but it is fine for now. Wish I'd had this last hand. Nobody's calling to give added value to calling. It's not that good. Calling for the small blind in general isn't that good. Yeah, I think if Hardy's folds, I'm just going to fold. Also, Watson is still the biggest 3-better at the table. And we'd have missed. Oh, wow. Trip threes. Be ace king suited for an unbelievable size pot. And another bounty for Watson. What a tournament they're having. Poor ace king. What a cruel, cruel turn that was. It's very hard to get away from a hit ace king when the board doesn't look that strong, isn't it? Especially when there's the trips is a 3. Check raise bottom pair. Wow, okay. I'll try not to, Hooker Lord, but we are a little short stacked, so I can't absolutely promise. Hardy's sitting out on nearly a starting stack. 10 minutes from break. Yeah, that's a raise. It's a tricky one though, isn't it? But we're only six-handed, and the big blind is sitting out. So actually, it's not a tricky one. We get 3-bet by the serial, 3-bet of Watson. And given that we're six-handed and the big blind's sitting out, I think that makes this a call. Let's just say I've learnt from last time. Wrong picture card! Darn it! That would have made a nice difference to have picked this up. Okay, King 9 is defendable, especially as the small blind is sitting out. Maybe this is even time to get trying to steal. Nuke the Fishers raised us before, and their raise stat is bigger than it was previously. Nope, never mind. Out the way we go. Oh, Hardee's is back anyway. We did not have a diamond. Nuke the Fish race stat definitely going up now. They might be enjoying their big stack. Yep, 2-player versus the Nut Flush, and not surprisingly, the Nut Flush takes it. Oh, our table fills up. We are the 3rd smallest stack in the tournament. Yeah, Hookalord, probably, yeah. We did lose a little bit with King Jack. Ace Queen versus Ace 10. Nuke the Fish on a terrible run after starting so well, but they hit the 10 on the river. Unbelievable. Poor Europe fan. In the view of being doubled up, they get knocked out instead. Nuke the Fish gets a huge stack in their first bounty. Big blind next hand. And the blinds have recently gone up. We get ace 10. This could be it. This could be it. Yeah, the more folds there are, the stronger our ace 10 gets. Yeah, I think this is a shove. Hardee's is going to be tempted, I would imagine, to go for our bounty. That doesn't mean they will. Doesn't mean they will. Let's hope they call with a worse hand. Dominated ace. Suited ace something under a 10. Come on. It'd just be sheer luck if they have 10 with the worst kicker. They're getting pretty good odds to go for the bounty here. Come on, baby. I think we want the call. I'll be honest. I think we want the call. Free chips is good, though. We get the call. Yes, with a worse hand. They haven't hit yet. They've got an open-ended straight draw. They don't hit. Come on. Back in the tournament. Let's go. We're up for all of 2 seconds. Oh, no. Even if we fold, we're still up. We're still up by 86 chips. Woo! I doubled up back to starting stack low. I'd gone down and down and down and down, and I've doubled up back to starting stack. Oh, yes. Come on. Right before break. That is wonderful. Wonderful timing. Right, that should be break. Come on, let's just see if Nuke the Fish calls or not. Oh, great. Okay. No, I might as well see if this calls or not. Don't know what on earth's going on here. That should be break. See you in 5. Woo! Should we don't want another cup of tea? And no. Hey, we can finally fold to the blinds. Although the big blind is new anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter so much. Check out that ding dong. Ding dong. Oh, is it your laptop, not your phone?
Yeah, I'm making.
Oh, very good. Where's your phone? Check out that WhatsApp.
I'll check out the ding dong. I'd beat that old man.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would.
I don't know, Richard, it's probably down to the tractor, haven't it? You are funny.
I know, multitasking like a boss. Okay, so we can start to consider the fact that Hardee's is short stacked after losing to. I was like, how did they get short stacked? They lost to us. They lost to us. Ah, they did lose one more hand since. Oh wow, there are sure some hands pre-flop. It's two of the same. It's the two same ones going at it again. Nuke the Fish versus Belabaxi going at it. These two not a fan of each other. Nuke the Fish does not have much time bank left. Makes the call. Have they hit the Dream 10? Hard to fold on a 10-10-2 board. Oh my goodness, Nuke the Fish might have hit the Dream 10. Belabaxi going to be slightly short stacked if they don't win this one, unless they're out. That is a very real possibility right now. We'd about 3 pair. 3 pair, not any good, of course. Yeah, Nuke the Fish shoves, which is kind of mandatory at this point. We want Belabaxi to fold and be a short stack, but they call, and they have aces versus ace 3. And the ace 3 hits a straight. Oh my word. Oh my word. Nuke the Fish with river plays for days. Nuke the Fish is definitely someone we could get chips off of. One of the, if not the weakest player on the table. Ironically, the Fish. Big blind doesn't bring us anything. This new player's been very aggressive so far. It's a small sample size, but sheesh. Raising nearly half their hands. My brother just asked me the same thing, Alejo. I'm sure someone will have told you by then, but we managed to double up, thanks. We got Ace 10 versus Jack 8. Jack 8 decided that it wanted to try and take our bounty. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to. We all completely missed. There was a scary turn card that gave them an open-ended straight draw, but luckily it wasn't realised. Still playing six-handed at the moment. Blind's not too crazy. I would like to kick the short stack, but they're not really going for it. Yeah. Not never too fussed about time bank. I'm not one to use it really, but yeah, better to have it than not, just in case. Might need it on a future break. Here we go. We finally have a premium hand. We've had two ace king suited, which obviously isn't anywhere near as good as this, but is very, very good nonetheless. But one took the blinds and one split the pot. So can we finally win with a premium hand, please? Oh, the fish doesn't go for it. The short stack. Do they want to do it back to us, what we did to them, and shove on us? That is the dream. That is the dream. They do call. They do call, and we do have the King of Spades. And I'm quite glad to have the King of Spades right now, because that is a heck of a drawy board. So I'm going to put in a big raise and kind of force them to shove if they want to play back. Yeah, they just fold. To be honest, after that flop, I'm not devastated to get the fold. Wouldn't have minded taking a breather after kings, but six-handed, you definitely raise pocket threes. And we will probably bounty on this. Okay, thankfully, because it would have been a bit scary. Hardee's doesn't go for it. We'll take one stab at this now. But if they play back at us at all, even if they just call us, I think we're totally done with this. But we do take it. That was a terrible flop for threes, but good old continuation bet. Doing its job. Okay, this is vaguely defendable to a small bet, no 3-bet, right? And that is what's happening, it looks like. Yeah, thanks so much, Sokusai. Absolutely delighted with that, of course. Yo, Regnan. Oh, do you not know? Like, ages ago, I've been playing through them. Ages ago, I won 72 poker tickets with a total value of $10,300 and a mixture of, like, all sorts from $20 right up to $1,000. And this is one of the 3 $1,000 ones we got. Ugh. Dude, I have just no idea where we stand in this hand. Guess that put Queen 10 ahead of us. Okay. I think we win this one. Seems unlikely that we get re-raised. Oh, no, we've lost. Oh, that's a shame. We kind of block a bet, though. I'm not totally sure they'd have checked that down and they might have raised more. Who knows? Anyway, it's fine. Okay, King Jack would obviously be a raise if there's a fold here. Hello, nurse. Wouldn't at all just hate taking the blinds, honestly. But somebody calling and us hitting isn't the worst option either. Getting 3 bets pretty horrid. We did say we wanted to play excuse me, pots with Nuke the Fish. Three pair is a good way to lose money, exactly. They haven't 3-bet loads. That's very disappointing. They never 3-bet when I've got it. For as crazy as they've been, they haven't 3-bet loads. Ah, Torg. Okay, man. Thanks for popping in. Good luck with the business, man. And very much look forward to seeing you in less than a month's time now. Let's go. I imagine you've got a Team England meeting on how to deal with Elliot. That's certainly all that's on my mind at the moment. Big blind next hand, unless, yeah, anyway, I think. I was going to say unless someone joins the table, but I don't think they can start with the button, so yeah, big blind next hand. Would have loved to have had a better kicker there to go at Hardy's for the bounty. Instead, it's Fishes to go at, and they've hit the ace. Oh, we just split it and split the bounty? I think we would have split the bounty. It's a funny thing, isn't it? But would have been insanely lucky to split pot. Oh, we're back against Vlad. We were playing Vlad earlier. We get move table. Don't particularly recognize anyone else. We get a Queen 10 suited. So we'll give it a shot. We get called. I think it's pretty likely the ace just wins it for us now, but let's find out. Okay, check raises us. That's a shame. So, Louise Dono is short stacked. I mean, we'd be completely crippled if we lost to them, but at some point you have to make a play for chips, and if you got a chance of, like, $250 is a lot for us, right? Like, we never had this $1,000. We earned the ticket for free. If we come away with $250, that is definitely something. So we might take a shot at it, given the chance. Ironically, could be, as we saw on a $125 bounty at the moment, had we made a bad decision with the A6 and gone for it. Unless somehow fish would have folded, but we know fish, and they wouldn't have. Yeah, the last few minutes haven't been super kind to us, unfortunately. Hopefully the big blind brings us something to turn it around. In 22 minutes, the blinds start going up 200 a time rather than 100 a time, which is what they've been for a while. So not this blind level increase, but the next. No, nothing in the big blind. We're still definitely running a bit dry here. Really not interested in calling this no matter how many callers there are. Gotta hope that the short stack moves out of the way, and we're going to stay in position in them for a while now, so hopefully they pick a bad time to go for it against us. Ba-da-ba-da-boop. They do fold. Good news, good news. Well, this would be the hand. This would be the hand. Let's hope they shove now. They do raise. They do raise. Da 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 da. Oh, it's a race against jacks, and they've got a club, and we've not hit. We've hit a king of not clubs, and no club on the river. Miracle, miracle from that flop. That flop was unbelievably bad. We were up chips, and we've done exactly what we said we hoped to. We've made $250. I think we can walk away from this with a reasonable level, reasonable level of satisfaction, if that's all we get. I was worried that I'd get absolutely nothing from all three $1,000 tournaments. We have one ticket left, and we have made $250 from one. Woo! $250, love. That'll do. That was a good effort with the trumpet, love. I was really hoping they were going to turn over like an ace queen, an ace jack, something like that. But gosh, the board made it as difficult as possible. By some miracle, after that flop, we still won that hand. Absolutely incredible. We were down to 4 outs, and we had to brick no club on the other card or jack, and none of it happened. Unbelievable. Whew. There isn't really a short stack at the table anymore. We're kind of tied 3 ways. We're actually slightly below all of them. It's only Daniel that if they lose this pot, we'd have had bottom 2 pair now. If they lose this pot, would be short stacked than us. Even then, we wouldn't be desperately trying to bounty on them. Steck not acting too keen to try and win the pot. Okay, if Steck calls and wins, Danielle is definitely short stack now, but no, a fold from Steck. Big blind for us next hand. Blinds won't be going up yet. Wow, big shove and a call. Ace King versus 2-pair Jack 8. The 2-pair holds. We've seen Ace King get nastily turned twice now. They've hit top pair, top kicker, and a much weaker pair has improved on the turn twice to then put them in real trouble. That is harsh. And that puts Relthor in... Oh, everyone falls around to us. That's nice. Below us in chips. And we get pocket tens. And they've got a $500 bounty. If we were somehow to find a way to knock them out, it would completely turn the tournament on its head for us. Guess I wouldn't hate 3-bet. Win the pot here. Put in a pretty big 3-bet. No, queens. Bad call, I think. Can't even hit running clubs. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Bad call from me. Yeah, that was a bad call. Because I was really hoping that they had a big ace. And probably ace king. It's not great to be hoping for that there. So I'm hoping to be a tiny bit ahead, basically 50-50. Did my eyes light up for the bounty? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to it is hard to get away from tens, isn't it? Like, it's a very, very good hand, and we've been waiting for good hands, obviously, as you do. And we 3-bet a fair chunk of our stack, but I still think that was a fold. I do think that was a fold, unfortunately. Didn't make the good fold. I've been thinking about it as well whilst the hand was going on. Okay, love. And I was thinking that you don't really 4-bet shove here with anything worse than tens. So if they do 4-bet, and then I thought, oh, but they could have ace king. So then I called, but that's a terrible thought process. I really need to think that through to the end. So then they've either got ace king and we're 50-50, or they've got an overpair and we're dominated. So I need to get out of it. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I'm pretty much out, sadly. I've got a tiny amount of chips. You never know, but I'm pretty much out. Yeah, I've seen it done. Let's say that much. I have seen it done. Got a few hands where I can pick the hand to go all in now. Oh, well, it's great timing because we needed something. And if we're ever going to, like, quadruple up, this is the hand. All right, quadruple up, baby. It is a little tricky for tens to hold multi-way without hitting the 10, but it can happen. That's basically what we're hoping for. Very, very low board. Also, people could bet each other out. Oh, that's excellent. Someone isolates. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Rico could be isolating here with definitely not a better hand, right? Like, they might have a better hand. Oh, no. Oh, no, no one's got a better hand. But they've hit the queen. Oh, no. Queen. Oh, okay. The ace jack would have hit the river anyway. The ace jack would have hit the river anyway. We were very nearly back to a 9,500 stack. Somehow Queen 4 made that play. Goodness knows, that's just ridiculous. It shows that there's value in these tournaments, doesn't it? It does show that there's... And that's why the 10s in the previous hand that ran into queens doesn't seem too ridiculous when Queen 4 could do that. Like, what is that? We saw Fish make some very, very dodgy plays, but But Danielle had been tight. That was the problem. I was doing it against a tight player. So my bad. I had all the information I needed and I made the wrong play. And then they let us down again. We played them twice and they let us down twice. Do I want to play anything else? There is a tournament in, I guess there's a Hyper Turbo in 4 minutes, and then there's a tournament in 31 minutes that I would like to play. Right, I'll join the one in 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, I still didn't have very many chips, love. And but I did have a playable amount, but not loads. And I got 2 10s. Someone else got 2 queens. Yeah, 2 queens held up. So it was a reasonable effort. Yeah, certainly. We'll save the other $1,000 ticket for another week. Like I say, at least we made something. We'll see how we're doing in this one for the next 25 minutes, but there's one in half an hour that's an $100 mystery bounty. For a big prize pool. Oh, open-ended straight draw. It's a shame in a way we don't have Queen 9. Because if the Jack came, we'd have the nut straight. Certainly a shame we don't have Jack 9. Oh no. We have a pair. Woohoo! Definitely not the card of ours we wanted to hit there. I've certainly clawed back from tiny stacks like that before, and I've seen other people do it, but and the 10s could have done it right. If we got back to 9, obviously if we got back to 9,500, which is basically what we'd have had if the 10s had held, then yeah, would have been good. Oh, it's camel toes again. Oh, wow. Somehow Jack 10 got the split with the Queen 10s. Very lucky. 2 Queen 10s out there is bananas. We were the only one open-ended straight drawing before that. But there was a flush draw. The Queen Jack of diamonds was nice, wasn't it? They could have scooped the whole thing with a diamond. All right, King Queen in the bun. Wow, an unbelievable flop. We get called, we don't improve, but it doesn't get particularly worse either. Top pair open-ended straight draw, still looking pretty good. Lots of draws that we don't want to give away for cheap. Yeah, tens definitely weren't our friend, but like I say, I should have just found the big fold really on the first one, sadly. Okay, we got a gut shot. Ace-High could be fine right now. Check call, honestly? Oh, their pocket fours are good. One of the reasons why we check call there is that it didn't look like he had a hand that was like value bettable. So it was more likely to be the bluff end of things. I've raised this smaller than I meant to, but we take the blinds anyway. Blinds up next hand. That's okay, isn't it? Crazy first hand. Glad I wasn't too involved in it. I don't think I want to play the mystery bounty. I'm trying to decide. I guess I got the break to work it out as well, right? I got 14 minutes from now, so that's like 2 minutes past the hour. Maybe. I keep going back and forth. Okay, king, queen in the small blind. Oh, been moved table, by the way. We don't hit our king, queen this time. Blinds up next hand. No, swing and a miss for us again. 1 diamond. Not really good enough. Okay, we could check, and if it comes like the 4 or 3 of diamonds, suddenly... 3 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds. Suddenly we got a real hand. Or if we just hit a pair, you never know. Okay, blinds up. We really need to go for this at some point. We got an M of 6. But we'll pick a better hand than 7-2. Like Queen Jack. Don't know what's happened to Burku here. So we're in position after all that. And we're folding after all that. That's a shame. All right, King Jack. Maybe we just go for this time. We got an M of 5 now. It's getting pretty desperate. It's our big blind. I don't think it's going to get much better than this. People will be trying to blind still pretty wide. Yeah. Unless there's a raise and a re-raise. Yeah, this is us. Here we go, baby. There's like half our stack in the pot right now. And we take that half our stack. Wow, great. For free. Into ace 8. If this is suited, I'd be so happy to be calling this. Maybe I should be calling anyway. Blinds might be up next hand the way this is going. Which would be our button, which is quite good news. No, that is definitely not what we were looking for. Yeah, blind's definitely going to be up next hand. We're going to have an M of 5 again, even though we got more chips. Oh, everybody genuinely saying they don't have this? Could ace-8 be good? There's a tiny chance. Oh, ace-8 is good! Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Against 9-2, 8-10, 10-jack. Wow. So, 10-8 suited raised and Jack 10 suited call. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Kings versus Ace King. Ace King in a lot of trouble. Can't split with spades now. Doesn't hit the ace. Ace 8 again. It's a pretty rapid tournament, isn't there? And there's 1,000 chips in there. So I'm going to try and take this 1,000 chips. No, we get called by Ace Jack. Oh, my bad. I'm not playing great. I think I should call this here. Yep, that's definitely it. The Jack kills us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. We will, as always, try and come back bigger and stronger on Friday, although it's not been a bad weekend, all in all. I do wish I'd folded those 10s. Although, then I'd have had another pair of 10s later that wouldn't have done us very good either. Yeah, I will see you all. Well, I've got loads of Blood Bowl tomorrow and Tuesday, so most of you are Blood Bowl viewers. I'll see you then. For those poker viewers, thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you on Friday. Woo!